Hello, welcome to my channel. Let's start solving English Olympiad practice sample paper. This is specially for class 6 students. So let's get started. For section A, we have a poetry today. And direction is read the poetry given below carefully and answer the question that follows. So let's start reading the poetry. This is a very famous poetry by Robert Frost. The name of the poetry is The Road Not Taken. Let's get started. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how ways lead on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Some way ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that had made all the difference. Okay, now when we have read the poetry, these questions are related to the poetry. Let's start solving it. What does the poet meant by two roads diverge in the yellow wood? Okay, now your options are: the roads are literally yellow in color, the poet is at a crossroad in the forest in autumn, the poet is lost in a city with two paths, the roads are wide and easy to follow. It is option B. The poet is at a crossroads in a forest in autumn. The next question. Why could the speaker not travel both roads? Your option are: there was a barrier between them. He had to choose one road to travel. Both roads leads to the same destination. The roads were broken by rain. Now for question number 2, which is the correct option? It's option B. He has to choose one road to travel. Okay, moving on to the next one. The next question is: how does the speaker describe the second road compared to the first one? Your option are: the second road is more travelled and worn out. The second road is grassy and less worn. The second road is covered with snow. The second road is dark and dangerous. What is your correct option out of these four? It is option B. The second road is grassy and less worn. Next one. Next question is: what decision does the poet make at the end of the poem? Option A: he chooses the road that looked more travelled. He decided to take both roads. He chooses the road less travelled. He does not make any decision. So what is the correct option for this? It is option C. He chooses the road less travelled by. Next question. What does the phrase "I took the one less travelled by" signifies? Option A: the poet chose the easier path. The poet regret his choice. The poet made an uncommon or unique choice. The poet is uncertain about his choice. Now, what is the correct answer? It is option C. The poet made an uncommon or unique choice. Next question. Why does the speaker say that the choice had made all the difference? Option A: because he regret his decision, because his life was changed by the choice, because both roads were exactly the same, because the road led to the same place. What is the correct option for question number 6? It is option B, because his life was changed by the choice. Next question, question 7. It says, which of the following is the best interpretation of the yellow words? First option is a forest during springtime, a forest in autumn when leaves turn yellow, a forest that is painted yellow, a forest that is covered in fog. Which is the correct option for question 7? It is option B, a forest in autumn when leaves turn yellow. Okay, next question, question 8. It says, what does the word diverged mean in the poem? Your options are to come together, to split or separate, to shine brightly, to follow a path. What does the word diverge mean in the poem? It is option B, to split or separate. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Question 9 says, which literacy device is used in the line, I shall be telling this with a sigh? Is it the first? Is it the second? Is it the third? Is it the fourth? Which one is it? Is it D, foreshadowing? Okay. Next one. What is the meaning of the trodden in the poem? What is the meaning? Your option are to wander aimlessly, to walk on or over, to sit and rest, to run quickly. What is the correct option for question number 10? It is option B, to walk on or over. Next question. What is the synonym of the word diverged? From two roads diverge in a yellow word. What is the synonym of this word? Diverged. Look carefully at the option. What will be its synonym? It is B, option B, split. Okay, next one. Question 12. What is the antonym of the word trodden? What will be the antonym of the word trodden? Will it be walked? Will it be avoided? Will it be ignored or will it be touched? Which option is correct? The antonym of the word trodden. Look carefully at the option. It is walked, option A. Okay, now we have reached question number 13. For 13 to 15, your direction is choose the correct option to fill in the blanks. Dash apple a day keeps dash doctor away. What word will come over in these two places? Will it be a, will it be an, the, will it be an a, or it will be a and the? Which option will come? It is option B. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Here it will be an and here it will be, the second place will be the. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next, I want to be dash engineers when I grow up. My uncle is dash engineer too and he works in dash office in the city. Now we have three articles in its place. Which option is correct? I want to be. What option will come over here? Which option is correct? Look at the option carefully. There are three blanks. You need to fill one article in each of the blank. Which option is correct? For 14, it is option A. I want to become an engineer when I grow up. My uncle is an engineer too and he works in the office in the city. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Dash sun rises in dash east and set in dash west. Which word will come over here? Your options are these four. Which word will come over here? The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. All three places there will be the. Okay. Moving on to the next sentence. For 16 to 17, your direction is fill in the blanks with correct preposition. Correct? Preposition, okay? Okay, let's get started. We walk dash the bridge to get to the other side of the river. Which word will come over here? Whether it be along, across, beside or under. Which word will come over here for 16? 16, it will be option B. We walked across the bridge to get to the other side of the river. Okay, next sentence. I have lived in this house dash 5 years. Which word will come over here? For, since, during, in. Which word? For 17, it will be option A. I have lived in this house for 5 years. Next question. Okay, for 18 to 20, it's complete the following sentence with suitable option. Okay, let's see. Amit. Hi Maria, how are you today? Maria. I am doing great. I just finished my homework. What about you? Amit. I am fine too. I am going to the park later. Do you want to join me? What will Maria say? I am too busy. That sounds fun. I will come with you. Or I don't like park. Or I am going to the library. Which option is correct? For 18, it is option B. That sounds fun. I will come with you. Okay, next one. Ravi, could you please pass me that salt? Pass me the salt. Sita, sure, here it is. Ravi, thank you. Sita, what will Sita say? No, thank you. You are welcome. I don't need it. Salt is good. What will Sita say? She will say you are welcome. Option B. Next sentence. Teacher, who can tell me the capital of France? Student. Teacher, correct. Paris is indeed the capital. Which word will come over here? Option A. Paris. Okay, let's move on to the next one. 21 to 25. Identify the tenses in the following sentence. You need to identify tenses. Okay, let's get started. By the time I reach the party, they will have already eaten dinner. Which type of tense it is? Is it future perfect, future continuous, present perfect, or simple future? Look at the sentence carefully and choose your answer accordingly. It will be for 21, it will be option A, future perfect. Moving on to the next sentence. Sentence 22 says, she was studying for exam when the power went out last night. Now your four options are present continuous, past, simple past and past perfect. What kind of sentence it is? It is option B, past continuous. Next sentence, they have been waiting for the bus for over an hour, but it still hasn't arrived. What kind of tense it is? Present perfect continuous, simple present, or simple or future perfect continuous. Which option is correct for 23rd? It is option B, present perfect continuous. Next sentence, it says, I will be attending a conference next week, but I have to finish my presentation first. Your options are future continuous, simple future, present continuous and present perfect. Which option is correct for sentence number 24? It is option A, future continuous. Next sentence. He had just left the house when I called him, so he didn't answer the phone. Which type of tense it is? Out of these four options, choose your answer correctly. Choose your option correctly. Which will it be? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or is it D? Which one it is? For 25th, it is past perfect. Option B. Question number 26 to 30, it says choose the correct option. So let's get started. 26. Which option can be a common noun? Which can be a common noun? Computer, Dell, Microsoft or Apple? Which is a common noun? For 26, it is option A, computer. Okay, 27. Which option shows the correct number of abstract noun in the following sentence? And your sentence is, you have to count how many abstract noun are there. Your sentence is, she had deep understanding of the subject and shows great patience. Now, how many abstract nouns are there in this sentence? Your option are 1, 2, 3, 4. Look carefully, how many abstract nouns are there? It is option B. 2 abstract nouns are there. One is understanding and the other is patience. Okay. Now, next sentence. Which option can be a singular noun? Singular noun. Out of these 4 options, which will it be? It is option C, bellows. Okay. Now, next sentence. It says, which option is a uncountable noun? Uncountable noun out of these options, advice, pencil, car, friend. Uncountable noun is advice. Okay. Next sentence, which option can be a plural noun? Plural noun out of these 4. It is option B. Okay, we have reached the achiever section, and for question 1 to 5 is choose the correct option. Okay, I will explain you what exactly you are supposed to do. It for 1 to 5, there are 5 places. You can see 5 blank spaces, and they have been numbered from 1 to 5. And over here, they are for 1 you have been given 4 options. For 2 also 4 options. Similarly, till 5 you have been given 4 options. Now in case of 1, you need to select one option from here. Dash was a beautiful morning when Emily and Dash decided to go for a walk in the park. Now for 1, will it be they, will it be it, will it be he, or will it be she? For 1, what will it be? It will be option B. It was a beautiful morning when Emily and, now for next one, let's see what option we have. I, she, they, we. For option for number 2, which option is correct? For number 2, which option is correct? It was a beautiful morning when Emily and it is option B. Sorry, for second it is option A. I. Okay, I'll just write it over here. So it will be easy for you. Okay, let's check the sentence once again. It was a beautiful morning when Emily and I decided to go for a walk in the park. Dash packed a picnic basket with sandwich and fruit, and Dash headed out of the door. For 3 and 4, let's see which option will work. For 3, your option is I, she, he, they. So it will be, for 3 it will be B, and for 4 it will be B, she and they. Let's write it over here and see whether it is correct or not. She and they. She packed a picnic basket with sandwiches and fruit, and they headed out of the door. Okay, on the way to the park, they passed by a small bakery. Dash decided to stop for some fresh croissant. before continuing their walk. For fifth, what will be your answer? For fifth, it will be they. So they decided to stop for some fresh croissant before continuing their walk. Okay. So we have reached the end of our practice session for today. See you in the next video. Till then, happy learning, and do follow our channel for more such videos. Bye bye.